Alright, this is Advanced Math Lesson 36, and this is Part B. I alluded a little bit last week about angles greater than 360. We know that in a circle there's 360 degrees, but we know we can circle this graph multiple times, an infinite number of times, and all of those angles will have similar sine, cosine, and tangent. So if I have 45 degrees, so this one here is going to be 45 degrees. But if I go completely around the circle again and stop, I'm 45 plus 360, so that's 45 plus 360, which is 405. And again, another, that's 72 plus 45. 45 plus 360 plus 360, 720. 765, and so on. So the cosine of 45 degrees is the same as the cosine of 405 degrees, is the same as the cosine of 765 degrees. I hope I did that one right. So you can see here, one of our examples for this lesson is we want to add the cosine of 570 plus the sine of negative 765. So we're going to rewrite these because 570 minus 360 is going to give us 210. So this is going to be the same as the cosine of 210 degrees plus the sine of, and if I take 765 and subtract 360 from it, that's a 5, and that's a 0, and that's a 4. I'm still more than 360. Let me do that again. So that's a 5, and that's a 4. So this is the same as negative 45 degrees. So I've just reduced it down to an angle between 0 and 360 is all I've done, and the sines and cosines will be the same. So then I'm doing 210 is going to be here. So I came 180 degrees plus 30 more. Is that too small? Make that a little bigger. And here I went 180 degrees plus 30 more to get to 210. My reference triangle, I know that this is a 1, this is a square root of 3, and this is a 2. So I know that the cosine is the square root of 3 over 2. The cosine in the third quadrant is negative. So that's a negative square root of 3 over 2, plus, I got a 45, negative 45, puts me in the fourth quadrant. My sine is negative in the fourth quadrant, and I know from my reference triangles, I've got a 1, 1, and a square root of 2, so the sine is 1 over the square root of 2. We rationalize that denominator. We've got negative square root of 3 over 2 plus negative square root of 2 over 2. So we've got the opposite of the square root of 3 minus the square root of 2 over 2. So again, if it's your angle is more than 360 degrees, we're going to reduce it by 360 as many times as we need to get to an angle between 0 and 360, and then we're going to know that the cosine and the sines are then the same for those smaller angles, and we're going to work them the way we've been. All right, thank you.